Hello again. Relatively little wind today. Quite a nice, pleasant blue sky. I've turned the wind blocker off so you get a bit more ambient noise. And we're going to head, well, in Polysteps direction, but we're not going to Polysteps. Oh no. So I thought today I'd head straight to Bitton Park with the drone, see if I can have a little play. Still standing. Quite a breeze actually, even though it's not really supposed to be one. Nice to see the traffic moving. Obviously those temporary lights are gone now. Good stuff. That was good. Nice natural break in the traffic. Didn't have to press the stop buttons. Walked across this road as well with a natural break in the traffic. I think the road system seems to work around here when it's not constantly being obstructed. Here we go, top end of Bitton Park. Lovely. Well, I'm going to set myself up here on Liggy's bench. Martin Light, friend of mine, passed away July 2019. Let the light shine on. Martin John Light, Liggy. Oh yes. Okay, so I've sped up the flight upwards a little bit. Here we go. Whee! And that was a nice launch. Someone came up and started to talk to me immediately. Anyway, I did a 360 photo for Google when I got to the top here, so feel free to check that out in the description. And now what I'm doing is I'm just travelling around in a very, very loose circle, very, very gently. I decided not to speed this piece up because I don't know when I'm going to be up here flying again necessarily, so I thought we'd just have it nice and easy, and if you don't fancy it, just skip ahead in the video. Simple as. So there's the docks, the pier in the distance, and the nest of course. Unfortunately right at this point here we're shooting directly into the sun, but that can't be helped. Plenty of the salty visible, and there's Sheldon making its way in appearance in the distance. Yeah, lovely views. Sheldon Bridge coming in now. And Polysteps just appearing bottom right of the picture. Looking up the river, lovely. And there's the rugby ground in all its glory. Kingsway up ahead in the middle there. And those houses you can see the other side of the rugby ground, that's the avenues, those red houses. And you can see the Tesco's Express that I walked past, the first and last pub as was, it's now flats, and the Golden Crown Chinese in the centre there. All the roads and that go lead up out of Teignmouth towards Exeter. That's Combe Vale there running along in the centre from left to right or right to left, whichever way you want to look at it. There's the school playing field up the centre there, which I did a video where I went up there once. And we nearly turned around back to where we were. There's the main dual carriageway we just walked up alongside. And we're looking down there now. St Michael's Church visible. And there's the pier again. And we're back to the docks. So we've pretty much done a nice lazy loop. So looking down now and pulling up to reveal Bitton House itself in all its glory. There we are, Bitton House from above. You'll notice behind Bitton House is the orangery with the glass roof, quite visible. And there's the bowling green, Bitton Park bowling green, with the man pushing a mower across it, making sure it's all nice and fresh for the bowlers when they decide to bowl. Bit of Polysteps as well, lovely. Yeah, we just turn around, pan back round to face the way we were facing originally, back down towards town. That road in the middle there, that's where I'm going to walk down in a minute. And we're lining ourselves up now, ready to come in for the landing. There we go. Hope that didn't last too long for you, but you could always pause or you could always fast forward. Right, time to come in and land. Sped this little bit up a bit. There we go. Down he comes. And as usual, lands on my hand. Whee! Well, there we go. Liggy's bench served me well. I enjoyed that. Unfortunately, I had quite a few people come up to me wanting to talk while I was flying it, which of course I don't really mind, but that meant I wasn't able to do a great deal of stuff. But I did get the 360 photo to begin with for Google, which will be linked in the description provided it's come out, although there's no reason why it shouldn't. And all good otherwise. Yes, nice high flight that. I think I prefer that to get the maximum view in, rather than like when I was down by the pier. But then I suppose it's on what you're filming, isn't it? If you've got a particular subject like the pier or something you want to film, you want to be fairly close to it. If it's just a general view of this is what Timoth looks like from directly above Bitton House, then you need to go up high. For anyone that is interested, I was at exactly 92 metres. I don't know why. I was going to go to 120, but again, I think it was someone came up and started talking to me, and then once I'd done my Google photo, I realised, oh dear, I wasn't as high as I wanted to be. But anyway, all good. Yeah, I think that was a nice, different start to my walk. Go in a different direction, do something straight away rather than wait until they're halfway through the end of the video. Yes, enjoyed that. There's the pilot boat. There's the dredger. And every time I see those things on the side of that ship there, I like to imagine they're balloons and someone on board is having a birthday party. Oh well, girl Rona is not in port today. If it was moored out there in the centre like it was for a few months, I would have done a little drone flight to it for Gary because he asked me to. But yeah, not around, not visible. No, can't do it. Close up of the dredger. And there's the pilot. Low tide again, but nowhere near as low as it was the other morning. Bit of a breeze down here on the back beach. More so than it was when I set out or at Bitton Park. LJ's Beach Shack and the Blue Hut, obviously closed at the moment, but I'm looking forward to when they do reopen. Sort of sausage bap or something like that, you know. I'd try a meal one day. Now I've got the teeth. There's the Blue Hut menu if you want to pause it. Also, if you're interested in the teeth saga, they're okay for the time being, but they're not quite right. So I did ring up yesterday and I've got an earlier appointment that I had planned early next month to go over, see about getting another set made that line up properly. They're just too far up, they're under my lip, and it's not right, not right. Sand is nearly back, lovely. And there's the ferry. That's the proper ferry, remember? The other day we were saying it was a different one and I said I wasn't sure. That's the proper one. Quite an exposed beach down here at the mouth of the river. Lots of birds, which would have a field day no doubt if I sent my drone up. And I say a little bit on the windier side now. couple of pigeons up there by the lighthouse. Now some of you will remember that up here in this area there used to be a little Peter Pan railway, and I've shown you a few pictures of it before, usually promotional shots or shots of it on a postcard or something. But if you remember Andy, who sent me in those pictures the other day of the breakwater and the train up at Spray Point, he also sent me this last night, and it's his very own two brothers on the ride in the 50s. Here we go. And that would have been round about here on the Peter Pan Railway in the 50s, and his two brothers. Thanks for that, Andy, much appreciated. And likewise, should there be anyone watching this now that's got some old pictures of Teignmouth that they'd like me to put on the channel and try and recreate, send them to me please, email. My email is Bill. You also find it on the About page of the YouTube channel. So different to when I was stood here a week ago filming the waves crashing up against the wall, coming all up those steps there. Train there in the distance. Right, as it's such a nice day, just going to take a little stroll as far as Spray Point. Not make a meal of it. Any trains though will of course be well and truly filmed. Oh yes. Can't tell if I got that or not, I can't see a thing on the phone screen. He's quite low actually. Right, so here's the plans, or flight plans I should say. It's a little bit on the breezy side, so I'm not going to launch from Spray Point like I did last time and fly along and look at it. What I'm going to do is going to go down onto the beach below where the landslip is, and then do a tower flight directly up and back down again. Nice and simple. There's like 3 new bulldozers up by the tunnel. They're shining in the sunlight. Whee! Nearly get knocked over by a train. Woohoo! Lovely. Right, gonna head down the steps here onto the beach and then line myself up with the cliff and do a quick tower flight. We go nearly here now, just up, and just sort of catch it on the end there. Anyway, get myself set up, switch over to the drone. Didn't want to miss him. And a toot. Right, let's get flying. And we're off. Shame you couldn't send a train. Yay, train! Cheers, mate. Right, up we go. Let's see what's going on. Has it changed? Well, it looks pretty similar to me anyway. Getting a bit closer, of course. I can't say. Let's show a pic from last time to compare them. And this is now about the same, I think. Let's look down. Back up. Yeah, not a huge amount's changed, I don't think. Anyway, flying the drone home now. Told it to come back, so it's turned around. There we go. Head out to sea a little bit. Well, not out to sea, but out to over the beach where I am. And it's going to turn around and come down, which I've sped up a little bit. But interestingly enough, look in the bottom left of the corner as we get down towards the beach. I'll say when. And you see the shadow from the drone. You'll also see me catching it in my hand. Well, just about see me catching it. It sort of pulls up, but that's because it thinks my hand is something you shouldn't land on. There he is now. Right, and here I am coming in. There's my hand, and Garrett goes, pulls away, and oh yeah, okay, we'll land. Well, there we go. A little bit of bonus footage. I can't really give you an opinion on it at the moment because I've only seen it on the small screen. But when I get home and I do my voiceover, because as I say, there's no microphone on the drone, so when you hear me talking, that's me talking after the fact while I'm watching it back. I'll give an opinion then whether I think it slipped more. All good. Got a bit of a scary feeling this is going to be somewhat of a long video. But never mind, make hay while the sun shines. Makes up for when it's pouring down with rain or something and I only get out for 6 minutes. I heard a train then doing its de-dum-de-dums. But I didn't get the phone out quick enough to hear it for you. Quick waterfall. Coming up on the Dorothy's Diamonds, just watch those people up there stand on them, make their wishes. Let's hope they come true. Whee! Oh, there we go. Another walk comes to an end. That was quite a big one today, wasn't it? Lots of stuff. Drone at Bitton Park, Bitton House. Had the cliff slippage, done then and now from Andy. Had a good look around the point. Lovely. Well, I hope it didn't come out too long. I'll cut it down a bit probably. Anyway, all good. So thanks for watching. What a lovely day. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.